All right, so I see a lot of people had joined earlier and they had gotten the time confused, but I'm going to make sure 6 p.m. Jamaican time, 7 p.m. here in the Carolinas. So I'm going to make sure that I make a clear note of that whenever we are going to have another live. Thanks for joining. We're about to begin. We're going to give the others some time to join. So today is our first episode of Teacher Corner. Teacher Corner. And our topic for today is teachers wear many hats. Teachers wear many hats, and you are supposed to call in to talk about the hats that you have been wearing. Thank you, Tiffany. Hey, Jodian. So, yes, we wear a lot of hats. Some fit, some don't fit. And this evening, we're going to be talking about the many hats that we wear as teachers. And a lot of people don't give us the respect that we need as teachers because they don't know half of the things that we have to go through as teachers. So this is going to be our little platform where we can come, sit back, relax, chat, and just laugh and talk about teaching and how much we are enjoying our profession. Hey, Keone and Jodian. Hey, Kayandra. Hi, first time catching your live. Thanks for joining. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Dan, I watch Pastor. Pastor wife hat. Anyway, we're going to be talking about the many hats that we wear as teachers. I don't know how many of you remember this song, and listen, this is not my song. I have no rights to this song, but this song came to me ever since I thought about this session. Teacher, teacher, I beg you ring the bell. R-A-T cat. C-A-T cat. R-A-T rat. See there? R-A-T rat. C-A-T cat. Oh God. Life's sad. Anyway, that song, Teacher, Teacher, I beg you ring the bell. I don't know how many of you usually listen to this radio station where they brought on this series. I don't know if it was a series. I don't know what it was, but I remember as a little girl growing up, we had Teacher, Teacher where people called in, and no, I don't even know if they called in, but I know when they started the program, that's the song you heard. Teacher, teacher, I beg you ring the bell. Hear my name. Hey, Angela. R-A-T rat. C-A-T cat. So, guys, I know people are pouring in. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. And remember, call in to talk about your hat that you have been wearing. I know I've been wearing a lot of hats. Yes? Wait to register. Donna, you taking a register this evening? I wear a lot of hats. I'm a counselor. I am a lawyer. Some days I'm a doctor. Oh my God, so many hats we wear as teachers. And people want to just pretend as if we are not doing an excellent and amazing and awesome job as teachers. And I know a lot of people don't give teachers the time that we really need or the pay that we deserve, but we know that we are in it for the long haul, and we know that we're impacting lives, because without a teacher, there wouldn't be a lawyer. Without a teacher, there wouldn't be a doctor. Without a teacher, there wouldn't be a nurse. So teachers, we are amazing. We are awesome. Always remember that. So, warm to Sharon Belly. So, we want to get straight or the credit, yes, or the credit that we deserve. And in some cultures, teachers are respected, and I want you to believe this. I think in Jamaica, teachers are respected, but in some countries and some different cultures, teachers are not respected. Teachers are just another human being in the classroom, and they don't care. Parents will talk to you anyway, and so the students in turn talk to the teachers anyway, because they know there's no respect for teachers at the house. So as teachers, we wear many hats, and we deserve more than we are being given. But we know we're in it because it was something that we wanted to do, and we know that we're impacting lives. Without a teacher, there wouldn't be any other profession. You're so right, Donna. So, guys, go ahead and call in. The numbers on the screen: 1-876-317-5976. WhatsApp call. Share with us some of the hats that you've been wearing. Give us some examples of some of the things that you've been doing in the classroom, other than teaching. I like that at the tea. A pastor wife at Dana say. So this is just one of the hats that I wear. And as I said earlier, then better back up when talking to me, Yes, America's slowly changing to a long time. See? Slowly changing. So guys, go ahead and call in the hats that you've been wearing. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about some of the hats that we have been wearing as teachers. And a lot of people don't realize how much we are basically enduring on a day-to-day basis. There's so many things happening. And we just want to take this forum where we can, talk to each other and share some of the things that we've been doing other than teaching in our classrooms. All right, so while we wait, those who are still, I was student and parent support during COVID. See? While we wait for the calls to come in, for those who are still job hunting, there are some school districts who are going to be having their job fair shortly. You can check those out. I know on Sarah, which I did spoke about before, Lexington County will be having their job fair on May 3rd. I'm not sure 100% about what they offer. You'll have to check that website out yourself. I have a first caller coming in to share her hats, or one of her hats, or many hats. Hey, caller. I don't know if the caller wants to identify herself or himself. So, hey, caller, go ahead. So it is Donna. Donna. All right, go ahead, Donna.
So that might call soon too. Me and Diana for hours. I big up her body.
Yes.
Well, I get her next big up cutie, and I said she never get up and then I show with her, so should I get one more? I know we're used to talking to the old doctor, nurse, preacher that we are, but sometimes I'm telling you, I don't even know what to call this hat, but sometimes you have to be helping the parents. I remember a few years ago when I had this parent, she was telling me that I don't do with my son. He's smart, but he's going to work. And this is a lady who could have been my mom, and I have to be considerate. At that time, I didn't even have a chicken or a child.
Right.
And I said to her, okay, let's see what we can do. How do you punish him? She said, we just talk to him. So no problem. I have to beat him, but what do you send him to his room? She said, yes, I send him to his room. I said, all right, what is his room? She said, it's about TV, have a game, and it have a this and a that. And I'm like, but you send him to Joy.
Yeah.
Like, man, your room is an entertainment. You just strip the TV and take out everything out of that room. The only thing you need is a bed. Nothing. So sometimes we have to even be a counselor for even the parents.
True.
So one of the hat that I wanted to share, because once the parents want help, there is no teacher who's a good teacher who's going to tell a parent, say, I have time, because if we help them, we in turn helping the students too.
Yeah. But Dana, that is so true, because so many parents, that's their favorite line. Miss, me don't know what to do with him. Me don't know what to do with him, teacher. Now care what me beat him, now care me do to him not change. But they expect us as the teachers to do something. That is so true, and I've experienced that. And I know a lot of teachers online now have experienced that, where the parents basically don't know what to do with their own child or own children. Yeah. But
And I think sometimes some of the parents just need creative and thing instead of just giving up quickly. They just
yeah,
try things because they know what the children know. So the only thing you have to do, children like to work for things. The only thing you do is pull what they love. So they normally go. If they live in Jamaica, you normally bring them to the US 3 times a year. Don't bring them in at all 1 year and see if they don't get changed the other year.
right, true, true, true. But at the same time, they don't want to pull these things from them because it's a way for them to get their own freedom, right?
True,
Because
true.
if I pull the game and he's not playing with the game, then what else is he gonna be doing? I have to go find something for him to do now. And I don't want to find something for him to do. I want to be doing what I want to do so he can
Yeah,
be quiet and leave me
true.
alone
True.
and do what he's doing. So that is something that, yeah, another issue. Yeah.
True. All
Hmm.
right, so I'll create the line for someone else to call you with them.
All right, thanks for calling in, Donna. First caller on Teacher Corner, episode 1. Come that gone down in Guinness Book of World Records. Thanks, Donna.
All right, my God.
Yeah. All right, so that's our first caller on Teacher Corner, episode 1, Donna Beach. Thanks for calling in. So you know that gone down in history, the first caller was Donna Beach. So Donna is saying some parents don't know how to, positively um punish their children, or they don't know what to do with the children, and so we as the teachers, we basically have to counsel not just our students but also the parents, which is true, because a lot of times we have to be telling the parents what to do and how to assist their own child or children. So yeah. So while we wait for the next call to come in, I was saying, for those who are still job hunting, I know Lexington County will be having a job fair on May 3rd. As I was saying, I'm not sure what they offer. You'll have to check their website out there in South Carolina. Post number in chat now, please. Oh, the number is running on the screen. A1876. Somebody can give the chat the number in the chat, please. The number is on the screen. 1876. I don't remember it till it come up. When it come up. So I know Orangeburg County is also having a job fair shortly. I don't remember what date. Maybe Diane can tell us that. The number is 1-876-317-5976. All right. So Orangeburg County is also having a job fair coming up shortly. I'm not sure of the date. Diane can put that in the chat box if she remember. And also, I know Union County is having a job fair April 22. Not sure also what they offer, but you'll have to check the website out for yourself. Just giving you some additional tips while we wait for the callers to come in. So, those who are just joining, Natalie, Anna, we are waiting for your call. We want to have this little session where teachers can come together and share things that are happening in our classroom, because we know in some instances we are not being valued the way we should be, but we know how invaluable we are. And so we can always share with each other what we know and best practices that we've been using in the classroom. And today's topic is, what hats have you been wearing? And um, if you don't mind, you can share how you've been, navigating these processes. Like Donna just said, what she does is try to give the parents some, May 21st, try to give the parents some pointers on how to assist their child or children in doing what is it that they require for them to do at home. So go ahead and call in your discussion. Let's chat some more about different hats that you've been wearing in the classroom. I know, listen, you Donna say, man, I'm a pastor hat. Donna, listen, I'm telling you why me come to my pastor hat. Because one hat to me show me where is me a pastor every day in my classroom and preacher. Because so anytime me talk 5, 6 times and it now work, me have to look to God and say, Jesus of mercy. What else? What else, God? What else? Because God, me can't do this. I can't do this. Me can't do this. So me know say me a preacher, me a pastor, and that's not what me to learn at teachers college. Me never learn for turn preacher or pastor, but that come out in my classroom. I don't know who else that comes out in the classroom. We have to look to God and ask God for help some days because the children they just don't listen and they don't follow instructions. So that's one of my hat that I wear, pastor. All right. So, still waiting for others to call. Look, I'm not the phone are ringing, and that's the main purpose for today's live for us to call in and talk about our hats that we've been wearing. Amen on that. Amen on what Keone prayed. Yeah, you have to send it to God. God, come in, step in, God, because this I cannot manage it. I cannot manage. All right. So while we wait, I don't know if you were here earlier. We were singing or asking, or I was singing or asking if anybody remember this radio show that came on long ago when I was a little girl. I don't know what it is or what it was about because, as I say, all I remember was just the song, and the song was "Teacher, Teacher, I beg you ring the bell." R-A-T cat. I'm keep on I say R-A-T cat. R-A-T rat. C-A-T cat. I don't know if you remember that, but listen, as a little girl growing up, I know that was playing on the radio like most days. I don't know what the program was about, but I guess in those days, teachers were a big deal in Jamaica and they wanted to hear about or what teachers were doing. Okay, so go ahead, guys, call in your hat that you've been wearing so that we can talk some more about the hats that we wear. I think it named Teacher's Time. Oh, Teacher's Time. I don't even know what it was called. Teacher's Time. Yes, so I'm a pastor some days. I'm a pastor some days. I'm a counselor some days. I'm a doctor some days. Some days I'm a lawyer. I have another caller calling in. Um, Thanks for calling, caller. Go ahead.
Hello. Hi, everyone. So my name is Jody, and I teach special and I teach students with needs. And since recently, I found myself being a hairdresser and a financial advisor. So I'm usually in braids, and my students, they always want to be my hair. And now people start coming to me to fix their hair. And I'm like, guys, I don't even know how to catch my hair in one. Wow. I can help you, but sometimes the parents, they'll have the students' hair like braided for like 2 weeks. And I teach at prep school. So as soon as the hair start to get fuzzy, people start to fuss about it. Miss, my hair needs this. They want to borrow my brush. So no, I don't care about hair, but now I have to carry a brush in my bag. I have to carry gel in my bag. And then during lunchtime, I am brushing people's hair. I'm doing all kind of madness until even the parents are not involved. Like I'll have parents who tell me, Miss Margarina, today I heard that you, and I'm like, yeah, because the student was asking me to fix it. Because they have special needs, I know they're kind of conscious of a lot of stuff that they worry about things that, in my head, I'm just like, but Tan, why are you worrying about this? Wow. They're kind of flustered about the hair not having edges or just. I'm on YouTube trying to figure out how to do edges. If people ask me, can I fix it for them? I can't fix it. Wow. Lunchtime now, I am an advisor. I have to be telling because when I'm allowing them the talk shop to order their own lunch, I usually do it for them, but I stop. And now people coming to me, Miss, I only have this amount of money. What can I buy? I need to buy. They want to buy this sweetie that they sell on the shop. So people want to buy lunch, then have enough money, buy candy. Yeah. So I sitting there trying to figure out if you buy a patty and you buy one small juice, then you have money to buy 5 of this. And then my entire lunch friends trying to break up people lunch money so they can get patty or pizza,
right,
juice, and tea and all kind of fancy stuff. And the truth is, I never signed up to be and a financial advisor.
see?
But I'm actually starting to like it now. Like if people don't come to ask me to fix something
Yeah.
here or to help them figure out how to spend their lunch money. Now me I wonder why am I going to school today? Because the fun never happened at school today. So.
but look at it as a positive, Jodian, because right there you're building relationship with your students outside of teaching them. No, you're building a different relationship with them where you're combing their hair. And I can relate to that. I know I have Natalie Iman who's on the live, and I've seen her when we taught at St. Anne's Primary comb little girls' hair. So it is a part of the job. We weren't trained for it, but it is a part of it.
Yeah, that's so bad because now in my head I was thinking like I'm at a prep school, like everything would be up tier, I wouldn't have to worry about
right.
But just the students, like when you're in the classroom, I'm just like, it's really a prep school. Like some stuff that the students will come with, they want like I'll see students being like super untidy in the bathroom, fix clothes. I'm not bringing pins to school because I have some very skinny students. So I have to take the small pins and pinning people's clothes and tucking in shirts into the tights.
Yes, many hats.
Kind of fun stuff. Yeah.
Many hats. Still do. I did that just like many hats, Jodian. But as I said, think of it as a positive. You are building a relationship with your students outside of the classroom, and they are going to remember you for that. Trust me, they will remember. All right, Jodian, are you finished? If you're finished, thanks for calling. I know 2 people were just calling in, but Jodian was the on, so I'll either I'll either call back or you can call back. But thanks for calling, Jody, and keep on being the hairdresser and the financial advisor, because you never know how much those students are going to benefit in the long run. But it's serious, yeah, they will remember it.
Yeah. All right, cool. Bye.
Bye, and thanks for calling. All right, I know. Let me see who was calling. If I can call back this person. Not that person. This person. Oh, calling back this person. I don't see your missed call.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Thanks for calling Teacha Corner, episode number 1.
Ma'am, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I wish I could talk and hear and see at the same time. Roll with it.
Yes, turn on your computer.
First of all, congratulations on your new program. It's a wonderful venture.
Thank you.
All the best with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. As I've been hearing, teacher wears many hats, many.
Mm-hmm.
But relative parents, there have been some that I have worn since COVID,
Yeah.
I haven't been in interaction with parents much. But one of the things that I have noticed in my 3rd grade class, you have this thing going on about bullying.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing somebody says to somebody else, oh, he's bullying me, he's bullying me. Whereas in some risk can be defined as, but relative to my class, I have a rather large student in my room.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is they're doing, and it is making mention of something big, then you have students who would say that it's her.
Mm-hmm.
And she would come every time. Oh, he's bullying me, say I'm fat, even though the word fat didn't come up,
Mm-hmm.
but based on that. And I grew so tired of it one day. because having a strong mindset in the world today is important. Not everybody's going to be kind.
Yes.
But that does not mean you should curl up
Mm-hmm.
and cry something bad to you or about. So I don't know if you know this song. If I were you, I would want to be me too.
Yep.
Right, right. So so I just pulled up that song and played it.
Yeah.
And it surprised that all the students knew the song.
Mm-hmm.
I thank God every day.
Yeah.
I wake up feeling this way. So after that, you know, and I allow them to dance and sing to the tune.
Yeah.
After that day, that was the end of bullying in my class.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The moment somebody says something about somebody that they dislike, that talks about how they look or whatever, they can say, "You remember that song?" You know, so that I consider we're in the heart of a lifetime motivator.
Yes.
Because they use that song to motivate themselves.
Right.
You know? And it is a normal role of a teacher per se, but we have wear so many hats and play so many roles. Sometimes the basic we kind of overlook it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think that was a good thing that have happened.
Yeah, and the song is fitting because they're basically saying maybe that person is picking on you because the person wants to be you.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
just look at it like the person really not trying to be mean, but the person just like what you are doing and how you look and how you dress and wish they were you. And so they're trying to, you know, get your attention. So that was a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yes,
Miss Julie. You did not say your name, but yes, Julie is live, guys. I know you know Julie, our celebrity, our first guest on the channel. So yes, that was good. That was a good idea, Julie. I really like it.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for calling in, and we look forward to hearing from you again.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for calling. Bye. All right, Natalie, you say you were calling, you didn't hear. You can go ahead and call back. No, nobody's on the line. If I were you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. Let me put that one next time at them. If I were you, I'd wanna be me too. I wanna be me too. I'd wanna be. If I were you, I'd wanna be me too. So some days I'm a scholar, so studious, so bright, imparting knowledge and just making sure everybody's getting everything right. Some days I feel so overworked, like, oh my God, I'm trying to split heads and put knowledge in it. And I just feel like I've accomplished so many things. Oh my God, today was a successful day. At the end of the day, I'm like, tell me two things you learned today. Oh, I learned that, this and that. And tell me what you learned today, or what you like most about what you learned today, or what you enjoyed most today. Some days I'm also studious and just want to be a teacher. I don't want to be nothing else but a teacher on some days. So on a day and I'm aware teacher. Just want to teach and want to make sure that everybody is learning at least one thing to go home and they can share that one thing at the end of the day, that this is what I learned today. If it's even one, you did something. So while we wait, yes, Dana, teacher. Yes, Dana, doctor, come out. So we wear many hats. And as our callers have said before, we have hairdressers, we have counselors, not only for our children, but also for our parents, and we have lifetime motivators. I'm telling you, we are doing all these things in the classroom. Come on, guys, go ahead and call in. What is it that you are doing? Which hat are you wearing in your classroom? All right. So go ahead and share the link also. And if you have not liked the video as yet, what's the song, please? Which song? I wonder if a teacher. Or Julie's song. My song or Julie's song? My song for today is teacher. I beg you ring the bell. Or is it Julie's song? If I were you, I'd want to be me too. And I like that song. One of those popular songs. And the kids will know it because it's one of those popular songs. Go ahead and call in with your different hats that you have been wearing. I'm sure, guys, you have been wearing hats in your classroom other than teaching. I'm positive of it. So go ahead and share with us. If you don't want to share who is calling, you don't have to share. You can just express or tell us what hats that you have been wearing. All right. So where is that? Where is Natalie who says she's calling and I couldn't get anybody? This one does which phone she calling. But says myself is my next phone she calling. The number, Natalie, is 876-317-5976. 876-317-5976. What hats have you been wearing as a teacher? And you know what? Sometimes we do get recognized for the different or the many hats that we wear, and sometimes we don't. But that doesn't mean we're going to give up, and that doesn't mean we're going to stop. We're going to continue being the teachers that we are. We're going to make sure we do whatever we do to the best of our ability because at the end of the day, we want to make sure we're imparting knowledge to our children that are being placed in our care. And when I say impart knowledge, some days, or should I say sometimes, it's not all about academics. It's not all about academics. Yes, you want to make sure you're teaching the curriculum, but there are days when we are going to be off track and be assisting our students in different areas. 'Cause some of our students need some social, emotional, enduring or things like that. So we have to assist them in other ways. We have a caller. Let's take this call. Hey, caller. Thanks for calling in.
Teacher.
I beg you ring the bell.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
B-A-C,
Stay away, so.
Big up everybody on the line. Celebrity Julie, big up yourself. All roll up, big up yourself. Well, just one hat I'm gonna share with you guys and run off.
Yes.
I would like for you to help me term what this hat is called. So I have some kids in my class. Every second they want a hug.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have this one boy, he came. He just come and say, Miss, can I get a hug? And before I even stretch out to embrace, he's hugging me right away. So here the boy one day, Miss, you smell nice though. So, we have to provide some of these kids are not getting any attention.
That's what.
Teacher, oh my goodness, the hats, there's so many hats. And, especially as a parent, they need that little extra. Sometimes because trust me, teaching is for the teachers hard and learning for kids, especially these days, is also hard. Sometimes they just need a break and they just need a hug in the classroom. Every second you see them come and stand in front of me with their hands stretched out. So
yep.
So many hats. And right now, hats off to you teachers. You're doing an awesome job. Awesome job.
Listen.
Teacher. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Go ahead, Dan. Keep singing. Go ahead, sing. Because I didn't even remember. I remember the tune, but I didn't want to go there with my voice to say, oh, yeah. Yes. But really and truly, attention, listen to me. Attention, a lot of our children need attention. They need it so bad they will do anything to get your attention. And as you say, the child wants a hug every day. Maybe he's not getting enough hugs at the house. We don't know. Or it could be that the child just love hugging others. Okay. Yes, Roman, I'm waiting for you to call in. Or maybe it is that the child just loves hugging, because I have a child in my class. She loves hugging, and I know that she's getting hugs at home, but she loves hugging. But then I have students in my class who need attention, and I know this from how they operate in classroom. They're so needy and clingy, and when you speak to the parents, you get to understand that maybe one parent is missing and they're missing that one parent, and they see us, especially if it's a mother that's missing, they see us as the mother figure, and so they expect us to give them the attention. And I had this boy in my classroom. I'm telling you, every single day, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, help me do this, things that he could do. I mean, every day. Until one day I was like, no, man, this boy must know how to do this. And I said to him, you know, you're going to do it today for yourself. And he did it. So I realized that it's my attention that he needed. And I'm telling you, one day I did not show up to work, and the other teachers tell me this boy had a meltdown. Wow. He had a meltdown because he did not want the other teachers to go to other teachers' classroom. And so we were discussing, and we're saying he has been, you know, sometimes people come into their lives so many times and leave them so many times. Now he's feeling like, oh, Miss Brittany will leave me now too. So he's suffering from that, you know, abandonment syndrome, if something names her or whatever. So it's like, oh my God, this woman just coming in my life and she gonna leave too. I cannot deal with this. So yes, they need, some of them need a lot of attention. So what you are explaining could be attention, it could be something having to do with social emotional learning. You know, because you know, COVID and all, everything that come, and they just don't know how to act and stuff like that. But yeah. All right. Yes. Teacher. I beg your ring doorbell. All right. Thanks for calling in, Diane. Another celebrity from one of our lives, Diane. All right, guys. Hey Roman, I see you just joined us. We'd like to hear your voice over here on the live. I hope you had added the number to your WhatsApp so you can call us. May I call a number? May I call all the numbers? Me seeing. Me don't know I'm to that girl here phone, you know. Natalie, which number I see? 876, because I wrong number me type in the chat box. 876 317-5976. All right, so go ahead and call in. We don't want to stretch this out too long. We want it to be short and spicy. We are already 38 minutes in. If you have not liked the video as yet, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Share it with somebody who would like to share some of the many hats that they have been wearing. And so we can talk some more about some of the things we have been doing. We as teachers have been doing in the classroom. We're not just teaching, we're playing many different roles. See, the problem is I gotta do working on it. That's fine. Working on it. Go ahead and you can put it in the chat box then, Roman. And from Natalie, since you could not call in, go ahead and put your hats in the chat box and I'll just read them. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, so it's what's up. Yes, sweetheart. What's up? Add the number to WhatsApp and call and WhatsApp, honey. That's what we've been saying. So, yes, many hats. Roman, go ahead and put your hats that you've been wearing, and I know you've been wearing a lot. I'm sorry we couldn't get you on the call, but I think next time you can join us after you've downloaded the app. But go ahead and put it in the chat for now. So, teachers, you are amazing. You have been doing an amazing job, and if nobody else have said it to you, know that you are an amazing creature. We have to endure so many things on a daily basis. I know some days it's so overwhelming, but we get through, we pull through, and we get the job done. I know I have teacher friends, as soon as they go home in the evenings, they have to first take a nap before they can do anything else. But then they have to get up and they have their family and they have to take care of their family also. So I'm telling you, it's not an easy task. Teachers or people aspiring to be teachers, it's not an easy job, but it is a rewarding one that you can look back and say, oh my, I did this, and oh, I did that. Especially when your students get older and they meet you in the streets and they remind you of something that you did for them that impacted their life forever. So as teachers, we want to just encourage ourselves. Sometimes we have to just encourage ourselves that we're doing this not just because of a salary, but because we are, impacting our futures, our generation, should I say, the futures generation of children, or they're gonna be the ones coming up. They're gonna be our doctors or our lawyers, teachers for our grandkids, or so we want to make sure we are doing the best that we can. So Roman is saying this coaching hat is something serious. It's like teaching, motivational speaking, being a therapist, a life coach. Laugh out loud. The last being the hardest part when you're trying to get it together yourself. So for those, and that's why I wanted Roman to call in, but he's a coach. He's a coach. So he's saying, as a coach, it's really serious, and he's wearing that hat. He's a teacher and he's also a coach. So he's saying the coaching hat, it is really serious and it's like teaching, because basically you have to be like a motivational speaker. You have to be a therapist for the students that you're coaching. You're a life coach for them. But what he's saying is what makes it even harder is when you as the teacher is trying to get yourself together as well. And as teachers, we don't all have it together. We have our own issues, we have our own problems, we have our own children to deal with, our own, all the baga pasa pasa that we have in our own personal lives, but then we still have to tend to the 25 or the 36 or the 40 students with 40 or 25 different problems in our classroom. We still have to make sure that we're catering to their needs. So he's saying definitely not for the salary. Definitely not. It's definitely not for the salary. Most of us are in it because we enjoy what we do and we love the children and we are trying to, get our students to be the best that they can be. And one thing I keep telling my students is that you can be anything that you want to be. Anything. And when I say I wear many hats, I'm going to change this one out now, because another hat that I wear is I try to know my students and try to be a part of them. They're doing all the fun things. And I don't want it to seem like teacher only know for teach and teacher don't know nothing. Teacher know the song them too. And we're gonna do the dance them in the classroom and we're gonna sing and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. And the students want to see a other side of the teacher. They don't just want you every day to come beating to them, do this, do that. They want to know that you are down, or you can come down to their level. You can show them that you understand what they're going through as students, and they appreciate you even more. I know sometimes when my students write, they like to write notes to the teachers. They would say they like being in the classroom because you give them breaks. And in those breaks, you allow them to do, I don't know how many teachers on here know about Fortnite dances. Do you know that the students love to play Fortnite and they like to watch the Fortnite dances? So you know what I do? I give them breaks. And in those small breaks, maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes the most times 3 minutes, in those breaks, I put on the Fortnite dances, and while the dances are going on, I'm doing it to listen. I cannot dance, but I'm doing the Fortnite dances as well. And they're like, watch me, because they think that you are this person. I don't know. Students think teachers are not human. So when they see you do the things that they're doing, They really like, okay, so she's actually human. She actually does the same things that we do. How did she know that song? How does she know this game? But you have to tap into what they're doing and bring it in your classroom so that you can get to them. So, yes, some days I'm a dancer with my kids, getting down to them, knowing them. And you know what? I find myself doing a lot. They love that. Yes, they love that. They love that. You know what I find myself doing a lot these days? Talking to my children about things that interest them. For example, there's a boy in my classroom. He recently had a baby sister, and every day that he comes in, he wants to talk about his baby sister. And so I'm interested in his baby sister too. I don't know her. She was just, I'm like, oh my God, you have a brand new baby at home? What's her name? I'm like, she cries a lot, right? What do you do when she cries? Do you help mommy to feed her? And what I do now when he comes in the morning, the first thing when I greet him in the mornings, I'm like, hey, how you doing? How was your night? Did you enjoy spending some time with your sister yesterday or stuff like that? Listen, when the students realize that you are interested in them outside of the classroom, they want to learn. They want to learn because they said this lady not just asked me about schoolwork. She asked me about things that are going on in my yard. Not that you're fast, not that me are fast, not them business, you know. Because remember, it's him first would tell me that he has a baby sister. So I just want to follow up the conversation with him to talk about his baby sister. They love that. I know one in my classroom, he has a one of those animals. I don't know, I don't remember the name of it, but it's one of those lizard. They look ugly lizard them, but he has one for a pet. But I don't like nothing that crawl, but he adores his pet. So I ask him, what do you feed it? Or what does he do? Do you play with him? And you know that makes them feel like my teacher is interested in me as a person and not just as you know a student. So we have to do that as teachers, get down to their level, get to know them, and also use that to tap into your teaching and learning each day. All right. We have to wear that common ground hat. I let them do the Fortnite dances too. Yes, they love the Fortnite. They love it. All right, my gang breaks with Roblox and TikToks. It's the new addiction for the middle schoolers. I know. And listen, not just middle schoolers, because my second graders have TikTok accounts. You will have to teach me that one, D. Roblox, they love that. Yes. No, it's not an iguana. It's not an iguana. I want somebody else to remind me of the. It looks like an iguana, but it's not an iguana. It's a lizard. It, it's a lizard. Can't remember the lizard name. Bearded dragon. Bearded dragon. Oh my God. It's a bearded dragon. He has a bearded dragon for his pet. Yes. And listen, this little boy, he loves pet. One morning he comes, he was so devastated, he was crying. And I know it's not somebody like that is, always crying. You know the cry ones. He's not always crying. And I took him outside and I asked him what was the problem. He said that not a it's a bearded dragon, Cavell, a bearded dragon. And he said a car hit his dog this morning and he was devastated for the entire day. Now, what I have to do, I have to counsel this boy. I have to try to comfort him, tell him that okay, maybe your mom's gonna get a next dog for you. He could not contain himself. I couldn't do the counseling any further. I asked him if he wanted to go to the guidance counselor. He said no, he just sit in the classroom and put his head down. But you have to know your students and know when something is wrong. And knowing them and when something is wrong goes back to the different hats that we are wearing, because you can't just be teaching and not realizing that the child is not even focusing or listening to what you're saying, because something else is on the child's mind or something else is affecting the child. Second graders with accounts, I hope TikTok has content blockers for. Listen, I don't know how that happened, but they do. Second graders have TikTok accounts. I don't know how they do it. Yes. So, guys, go ahead and call in. We're gonna be logging off shortly. Thanks to all the callers that came in. We do, as teachers, wear many hats, and it is our duty to get to know our students personally, and in that way we can assist them in different areas. So it's not that anybody is forcing us to do it. It just comes naturally. It is going to come naturally. As educators, it's going to come naturally, because once you know your students, you're going to know if something is going right or if it's not going the right way, and um, intervene. We have a next caller. All right. Thank you, caller, for calling in on Teacher Corner number one.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm not a teacher, but I just want to say I am extremely proud of this young lady right here because she is indeed young. As a teacher, she has motivated me to do a lot in life, a real trendsetter for the family, and I just want to take my hat off to you for being the trendsetter you are, the motivator you are, and the go-getter you are. Continue to do great things, because you know I always have your back and will forever love you for free. Bless up.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you for free too, girl. Love you for free. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So I'm seeing in the chat where somebody said, I'll never again get involved with my students and their fun activities, because next thing I'm going to see myself again on TikTok. I'm too fat for go viral on the TikTok dance when I get, oh my God. Oh my God. That really, so you didn't know you were on TikTok? Being a caregiver, especially when you receive students coming into grade one and messing themselves, then you would have to take them to the bathroom, clean them, and put, yes, caregivers really become caregivers when you have the babies, kindergartners, and pre-K. Yes, yep. All right, and thanks again, cuz, for calling in and bigging up your favorite cousin. Your favorite, what's she calling on? I don't know what I'm on calling on. Tell her to call my next phone, I'm on. Call my next phone, sweethearts. Yeah, so caregiver is definitely one. We are, and you know, when I say caregiver, you know what else comes to my mind? How many teachers have to give students lunch money, or give students their lunch, or give students some of their lunch, or give them lunch money to buy lunch. So yes, we're caregivers also. All right, here's the call that I've been trying to call all along. So yes, we're caregivers also. All right, here's the call that I've been trying to call. All right, go ahead. What do I have to do? Turn on this? Yeah, turn that down. Yeah, turn on, because we're hearing I'm hearing myself echoing. Yeah, because I had you on. All right, you can go ahead now. I've been trying to call you so long. Oh, finally she gets the call in. But Beth says not this number that call. Miss, I don't know the number I call. I call the number, look at Jamaica number, because many are Jamaica. So why you never call it WhatsApp? No, WhatsApp, they call it. WhatsApp, sweetheart. WhatsApp. Teachers, be advised. Teachers don't read. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. WhatsApp call, sweetheart. WhatsApp call. Girl, the stress is great. It's back to school tomorrow. Yes. After the Easter holidays, so you know the head gone already. Well, you never have the Easter last week. Yeah, I endorse your many hats. Yes. Big up yourself, Dan. Big up yourself, Julie, the celebrities in the house. I endorse
course, wear many hats, and Julie never in a little corner, but Julie have an understanding of where we're coming from. There's many, many hats and many cloaks that we have to wear.
Yes.
Presently, I am wearing a hat where I'm not take too pleasant to it.
Wow.
And I tell myself, say, a God calling, a God calling, a God calling right now, because after children being at home for so long, we find where we play the mommy role. I'm wearing the mommy hat more than any other hats right now.
Wow.
I have, well, you know, children are way behind because of.
Yeah, because they were home so long.
That they were home.
Yeah.
The situations that they were home for so long. And trust me, mummies weren't playing the mummy role at all. Mummies were not playing the mummy role.
Yeah.
But I'm frustrated right now with how much I have to be providing for children as a teacher.
Yeah.
Because sometimes persons who are outside the profession will not understand most time. Teacher broke. Teacher not have no money.
No, they don't think so.
A lot of times persons outside the profession don't really understand that. And it is very hard and heart-wrenching when you see a child is going to come to school early in the morning, might I say, and the child hasn't had breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And I am sitting there and I'm drinking my cup of tea and eating my 2 crackers, and the child gaze is not moving from me. And I'm
because
like,
they're hungry. So then why your tea?
Well, what is for me this morning? So, being the teacher, but not only the teacher, being the mother that I am, I call the child to say, are you okay? Yes, miss. Say, did you have breakfast?
No.
No, miss. Do you have lunch money? No, miss. Do you have snack in the bag for breaks? No, miss. And I'm like, okay then. All right. So apparently, you left the teacher at your yard because you come to school to your mother. Because mother has to go find breakfast. Breaks. Mother has to go find lunch gear.
Yeah.
No. Me no need to pack in the mother and clear on the yard because obviously they have to go find it now too. And we're going back out, I am playing the mother role and wearing the mother hat even more than I used to do in previous years. Because in previous years, you know, you have your one-off case where, you know, say somebody is there where, as you had said, for that child when you were absent the day, you're actually afraid.
Yeah.
Because the child missed the hugs, and for that teacher who used to do the tallying of the money, the accounting job, she was fretting because she was wondering how they were going to forge through for that.
Right.
But, miss, literally, when I can't forget sick, but you see, it makes sick, I'm not going to school, but literally, I feel I write one list. I send to a particular teacher to say, XYZ did this to me, XYZ did that for me, I'll reimburse this tomorrow when I come back. And if this child comes to school, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
If the child doesn't come, fine. But if the child, miss, it's like I'm not allowed to be sick. I'm not allowed to be absent.
No.
Because I always have to be wearing my mother's hat above all other hats.
You have to be there.
And for that, there's a particular child who is going to be there, and the child hasn't ate anything in the morning, and the child will not be paying for lunch, so I have to go provide for the lunch. And it all goes back to the school's background because, okay, you might be at a school where you're allowed to give a free lunch or more than one free lunches. You may be at a school where you're not allowed to give free lunches like that. You understand me?
Yeah.
But in all fairness, because we do have meetings and teachers are saying that, come on, you can't give one child every single day all of the other lives when them come to school, because at the end of the day, there are other children who normally pays and circumstances may happen and they don't have any, and parents are really looking to you because they always support the school.
Yeah.
Which that is a part of it. They always support the school. And then you are in this binding. because I'm finding myself in it a whole lot these days, where I could just kiss my teeth, take my money out of my bag, make a next cup of tea, and eat my crackers when my lunchtime come. Or if I did get a lunch, miss, I cut that box in half.
See?
And I share it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yep.
And if the lunch not enough to share, miss, I just hand the lunch and say, you want me to share with you today? Not trying to make it any embarrassing situation.
Yes.
Not calling them out. I just call when most persons are busy eating their lunch, not looking out like, want to share lunch with me today? And I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a particular parent who, well, thank God you have some who really, really, really due diligence when it comes to their motherhood. She normally comes with the lunch when she has no money to give to the child. So on few occasions, very few occasions, I will be there sitting, waiting. She don't come. Me know say something happened. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I have to find something to give to that child because, in all fairness to her, she always comes with something.
Yeah.
If it's a plate, miss, if it's something in a file paper, but she always tries to come with something.
Yeah.
So when you have a particular set note that is like they leave it all up on my shoulders, not coming to say Miss A, B, or C, not even a thank you at the end of the day. Because teacher, come on, let's stop it in a car human too.
Yeah.
They look thank you make a big difference too.
Yep.
Because when you're doing things and parents come and say, Miss, you know, I don't really have it no, but, you know, big up yourself, whatever. It make a difference, teachers. It does. It does. And we do have some very ungrateful set of parents nowadays that it doesn't matter if you dig out a big toenail
and not care.
And nothing to them.
Mm-hmm.
If you chop off a little thing and give the child and nothing to them.
Mm-mm.
They make you believe that, oh, you're their teacher. It is
You're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it.
Teachers' jobs are what you call it now. They're written on paper when you go in that first morning, and they give you that piece of paper to sign that these are your duties and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Me, the put the money for the whole time, put in on the grade is not one of them. I never sign up for that one there. I never sign up for that one. You understand me? When they get the cuts, I have to come. I have to dress the cuts. Where do I get those supplies? I have to provide those supplies.
Yep. Buy band-aids, have it in the classroom.
The fights, they are great. So the conflict resolution always have to be up there.
Yeah.
One year I remembered my mantra in class was, if you're so bad and feel like you want to fight, come fight me. Miss, I had little and few fights in that class that year.
Yeah.
Because if you want to fight, come fight me.
Fight teacher.
You want to fight.
Fight teacher. Fight the teacher.
Let me tell them, say, kids, if you thumb in my yard, me thumb back in your yard.
Wait there. I'm gonna change my hat. I'm gonna change my hat for that one, you know.
So if you want to fight, come fight me.
What you say? Teacher?
Fight me.
What you say?
Yeah.
Teacher, bad girl.
Fight me. And Brittany, you must have no fight to get from block up, so you know me at that about.
Yeah.
Fight me. Look here.
Teacher.
I don't forget that little boy now. I remember that little boy that threatened you one time, you know. I don't forget him all the way now. You know, threaten him and kill you. I don't forget him.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yeah.
We work in an era where fighting, quarreling is a solution to every problem.
So,
I know the solution. I the solution. Because this is my family, this is my dash, and then you're dead next morning.
right?
And we are trying to bring the children out of that. And we're trying to let the children see that there are other ways to resolve things. You don't always have to fight. And then most of the times, miss, and nothing them a fight for.
So teacher referee too. Referee.
Teacher referee. Big time referee, miss.
Yep.
Big time referee.
Mm-hmm.
I find because you know me still daddy babies them.
Yeah.
Right? Grade 1. So I don't have that much fighting with my babies. But the bigger children, oh hell. I can stand up outside the door at their time. I can walk to the gate. I can stand up at the gate. I know that me have to go like me a big bad bull out there.
Yep.
And the truck me.
Gangster
Trust me.
thing. Gangster
Miss,
thing.
they're taking it outside and all we're bringing them children. I want to stop it. It don't look good. We need to the name of the school. People are passing. Your parents are out there. Other persons out there would probably want to send their children to school. When you go there, like, you don't give us a good name.
Yeah.
A good name where you look. I don't want name where you look. So
Mm-hmm.
we wear so many different hats.
So many.
I am really thinking about leaving teaching because
Wow.
honestly, there is no other profession that asks for so many hats.
So many. Oh my God.
Is there any other profession that asks to be so many hats to be worn?
No, and no other profession that put send them the workers on a guilt trip. They try to guilt trip teachers when we say we're leaving. Like, how can you leave? What are we gonna do with the children? How are children gonna learn? But if the lawyer, if the doctor say he's not coming back, nobody's gonna ask him about the patient. They find somebody to take care of the patient. But they guilt trip teachers all the time. Whenever teachers get upset and say they're gonna leave, like, we cannot leave. We have to stay in it, and we must accept everything, whether we're happy in it, yes or no.
You know, I have no problem to do my job. I honestly have no problem to do my job. I love my job. That's why I'm in my job.
Right.
I love my job. And at the end of the day, sometimes, I wish I just might come and say, Miss, thank you.
Nope. That's what I said earlier. That's what I'm saying earlier. We have to know that what we're doing. We have to know that what we're doing is for the benefit of our future generation, and we're not necessarily going to get a thank you from the people around us, but just know that in the end or in the long run, those students would have learned something from you that they can, take with them into the society to become good citizens. That's all. That's the only thing I can say.
Miss, well, guess what? Thank God we have a principal now that really shows appreciation for our work. Thank God for that. And I had a situation the other day, before the Easter break where I don't know if you are Miss Ricketts. Remember this boy, Romain, he always has a little old grandmother that always comes with him. I don't remember what happened to his mother many years ago. I think she died.
Mm-hmm.
And this is I always had his name, But girl, the other day he came and he was actually finally got through to go into the army. And girl, I want to came to my eyes and I was like a product of West.
And he came back to remind you, the teachers, right?
Can do it. They can do it if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
They can do it. Those are the moments that we live for. Those are the moments that
That's
really
what I said.
encourage us to continue.
When you see them in the streets later on, and they will remember you, especially if you had some impact on them, they will remember and say, Miss Alma, remember you did this, I remember you said that. They will remember. So we just have to live for those moments. That's it. That's it.
Then we had length service, and we had a beautiful lady that came to speak, and she has a little post in the Catholic church, and she came to speak. And when I was hosting the program on that day, and when she was finished speaking, I looked out at the students and I said to them, children, this woman is a great woman in every sense of the word. And I would like one little girl. Boys, you have your time, but I would like one little girl to look at this woman and look at themselves today and say, I would like to be like that great woman.
Right.
And we had a lovely service, and we ended well, they behaved well. I was really happy about that. And because the program started without the principal, and we really did well on that day. And when the children were being led out of the church, one little girl came back and said to the lady, I am Natalia, and I would like to be like you when I grow up. Miss,
See?
my heart
Whoa.
melt to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
did not know where I was standing. I had to fight back the tears.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know where I was standing because the future for all little girls in West Kingston is dim and dark.
Yep.
And your cousin called in to encourage you.
Mm-hmm.
Your cousin had a great role model.
Yeah.
She had a good role model. And I wish all the other cousins that had this role model as you would have taken it. But that cousin had a great role model.
Yeah.
And Miss, you were born as a little child. You grew up in St. Anne's. You went to your high school and you came out and you represented West Kingston in the best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
And you are a role model in yourself. Believe that you are a role model. You were a role model to me. If the persons on this forum don't know who is Stephanie Williams Britton,
no, they don't.
This is what you call it. As you say, you know, if you go saw this is a non-selfish woman. The woman is selfish. The woman is keep her greatness to herself.
Yes.
And if you tell about the greatness you don't want to take it, I feel bad luck.
Yep.
But she is an encouraging motivator. She is the motivation for all her sisters. She has motivated each and every one of them to lift up themselves out of the dirt and stand up. So maybe about she have exam, but if she ever fail the test, I kill her.
She can't fail them. She have to pass. She couldn't ball come up, but she still have to pass.
Kill her with lick. So you have 50 over there, so lick her.
Yes.
You have to encourage each and every one of them to do better.
Yes.
And to become a better person. And you did not only set by a bag about
action. Yep.
We didn't only say to them.
Yep.
We didn't only talk to them about it. You walked the road and they saw that you walked the road and they can emulate your actions.
Yes, ma'am.
Big up yourself.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Natalie. Very inspirational. Thank you for your kind words and thanks for calling in. I see Ava said that she joined. Thanks for joining, Ava. And then I see somebody said teacher said he welcomed himself to the live. Thanks for joining, said teacher. We're going to end the live now. Thanks for all the callers who called in. Thanks for sharing with us your many hats. I did enjoy this first Teacher Corner episode number 1. I look forward for others, and I look forward to getting more callers calling in to share and have our discussion here on Teacher Corner. Come make a chat with Teach. Teachers, you are amazing. And if nobody told you that, I'm telling you that today you are amazing. I hope you have a blessed week this week coming up right after your spring break for most of you. And I hope to see you on our next Teacher Corner episode number 2. If there's no questions, I love you too, my cousin Nicole. And thank you, Diane. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you for all those who continue to join the live and share, even if you're not sharing, but joining and participating. I know you're, participating in your own way. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in on the live session. If you have not done so as yet, go ahead and touch the like button. And also, if you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. And I hope that Diane is singing while I'm singing. Teacher, teacher, I beg you ring the bell. You don't know me, but I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much thank you. Be inspired. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Thank you. You appreciate me. I appreciate you also for joining, and I appreciate you for being the person that you are. All right. So, teacher, teacher, one more time, Diane. I beg you ring the bell. Can I sing the voice there? R-A-T rats. Get it now? C-A-T cat. All right. So that's it, guys. I did enjoy this first episode. I look forward to others. And I look forward to hearing you calling in. Let's chat with Teach on Teacher Corner. Bye, guys. And I'll see you next time.